We all know that every year during the months of October-November, Delhi and its adjoining areas witness a rise in pollution due to stubble burning. In winters, the smoke from stubble burning in Punjab, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh causes breathing problems for crores of people living in Delhi. With no other alternatives provided to the farmers, they have been compelled to burn the stubble after harvest. Delhi government has now come up with a concrete measure to end air pollution caused by stubble burning. Delhi government has implemented the use of biodecomposers developed by the scientists at Indian Institute of Agricultural Research, Pusa. Thanks to the Pusa biodecomposer solution, crop residues can be decomposed and converted into manure. Delhi government has started the implementation of this technique and is bearing all expenses required. The stubble which has been decomposed and turned into manure will increase the fertility of the land, which means a good crop yield in the next farming season. This is exactly what our farmers want, and most importantly, with no stubble burning, there'll be no pollution either. This benefits everyone.
पहले हमें अपनी पराली जलानी पड़ती थी, लेकिन इस बार हमें ऐसा नहीं करना पड़ा। दिल्ली सरकार ने पराली को खाद में बदलने के लिए हमारे खेतों में ये छिड़काव करवाया है। ये बहुत ही आसान था और हमें तो बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ। ये पूरा काम दिल्ली सरकार ने खुद कराया है। हमें तो एक पैसा नहीं देना पड़ा और हमारी पराली यही खेत में ही खाद बन गई है और प्रदूषण भी नहीं हुआ। ये बहुत बढ़िया समाधान है।
Delhi government is working on war footing to end air pollution, while paying special attention to the needs of our farmers.
This is TV18 and you're watching CNBC TV18.
We are now at Loktak wetland system. It's fairly big. Its official figure says about 232 square kilometer, and part of its about 40 square kilometer is the Cable Lamjau National Park, which is part of this lake. This is the place where water comes from all the surrounding hills, all the catchment areas. The water comes here in the valley of Manipur. So this is a very important wetland for Manipur because this absorbs the shock of the monsoon rain. So it rains a lot here. So water finally comes here. There are many other lakes in different parts of the valley, and those are small shock absorbers, and through the streams and rivers which are connected to this river wetland system finally comes to this huge water body.
I have Kiming Shalam Bomeso Loktak Sampu Kangpogasida I have Lejabani.
I gaming Hobijam Bishesor I Mapamasida Harbadi Sampu Kangpoksida.
I gaming Koirom Kiran Bala Sampu Viles Loktak Kangpok.
I gaming Oinam Megasinga I Loktak Pat Sigi Mayash de Hingliba Sampu Kangpok Hariba floating village Sida I Lejabani. I coina Loktak Pat Sida Leglibasi the Sena Manipur history the Moirang Kangleron Habumley. Moirang Kangleron Sigi Matam Zidagi Loktak Pata Lerapagi. I coigi Satnabi Mudum Laga Loktak Pata Sida Mission missing na Hingapagi Punsi Marenzi Makas Hangtana Sumako Samaga Laki Bani. Aduna the same Hypertargati, I koi Mission missing a sea, Mapamasida, Nungzu Nungsagi, ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯩꯁꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯈꯥꯡꯉꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯨꯖ ꯅꯣꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯍꯤꯡꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯐꯨꯝꯁꯪꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯈꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯈꯨꯟꯗꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯊꯣꯔꯛꯑꯒ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯨꯔꯤꯌꯦꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯇꯕꯨ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝ ꯁꯨꯕ ꯅꯣꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝ ꯈꯦꯟꯅꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯍꯧꯕꯅꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯌꯨꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯁꯨꯖꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ
ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯃꯛ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯝꯄꯨ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯕꯅꯤ
Wetland conservation regarding the Loktak area. Actually, Loktak area is, before it is, not the water level is not that high as of now. 40% of the land has been, submerged by water. Before the lake was there, but due to the construction of this high berries, 40%, about 40% of the paddy has been submerged by water, and the people are facing a lot of difficulties. Waterlogging area has been increasing more and more, and the people are doing fishing business rather than agriculture. So all the agricultural land has been submerged by water.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯂꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯪꯂꯩꯔꯣꯟꯒ ꯁꯥꯒꯣꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯪꯂꯩꯔꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯏꯇꯤꯍꯥꯁꯇ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛꯁꯪ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯪꯂꯩꯔꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ immemorable time ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯈꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛꯁꯪꯗ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯪꯂꯩꯔꯣꯟꯒꯤ ꯏꯇꯤꯍꯥꯁꯇ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯛ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯒ 이로이나르가 마두기 사탕 수탕 아모이나 제네레이션 바이 제네레이션 가미신 미싱신나 마파마시다 숨 힝어우버시다 아이코이 마마이탕다 프라자싱아시나 땅두 레이타나 마마마나 마파마나 마사 타이닝의 마탐다디 코이 패밀리 플래닝도 레이트링의 마탐다 마마마나 마파마나 마사세 좀 khara dum pome
mahuksaana ahansingna leirambadagi aihak sarun si mathang leijarakda ingasi bau Loktak khangpok asida leijarakli torimasung mahuksagi Loktak khangpok ki phajaba saktam se aikoin piklingai matamda sahi kuntra nifu muki mamangdu oiramba Loktak ki phajaba saktam kaya do kai tharakpa mang tharakpa mayam sing asi aikoi mitta hogje hogjingma aikoi gi saktam kaya se aikoi mit ubo phangle maramdi Loktak asida sen tharagli ba turin ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯍꯧꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯏꯊꯥꯏ ꯗꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯦꯟꯈꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯗꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯡꯒꯠꯂꯦ ꯊꯤꯡꯒꯠꯈ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯂꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯃ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯐꯪꯗꯗꯅ ꯑꯔꯥꯞꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯛꯏ ꯆꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯠꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯠꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯍꯦꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯄꯥꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯐꯥꯎꯇꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡ ꯊꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯄꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯄꯨ ꯏꯕꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀ ꯌꯦꯡꯅꯔꯨꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯈꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯐꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯃꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯏꯁꯥ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯊꯤꯔꯕ ꯏꯆꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯨ ꯅꯣꯝꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯖꯕꯗ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯐꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯅ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯣꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯐꯪꯗꯕꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯈꯣꯡ ꯆꯥꯝꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯒꯠꯖꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯤ ꯊꯨꯡꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯑꯣꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯑꯣꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯐꯠꯇꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ
तसेंगना हारबदा लोकताक प्रोटेक्शन एक्शन चटनगिब तारगदी ngami sinmisingju maning makha tamna nga paba pangoi ngami sinmisingjina sizinariba makhoi fishing items sing mase karimata sizinaba phangoi masina maram orakanada ngami sinmisingsidadi asauba kariani awaba haibdo lakani ngami sinmisingsida asauba awaba makhoi economy da yamna shortage oiba lakpa haibase manipur gi praja singsidaju asauba economy shortage ma lakani haibase ai masigi wafamji matang ai thamjari ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯅ ꯄꯤꯛ ꯊꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯣꯡꯂꯩ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯩ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯍꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯤꯟꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯕꯨ ꯌꯦꯛꯅꯕꯒꯨꯝ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯁꯥ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯨꯡꯑꯣꯏꯅꯔꯝꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯤꯡꯂꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯦꯜꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯥ ꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯦꯛꯁ ꯖꯦꯅꯦꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯃꯔꯦꯜ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯡꯒꯠꯂꯝꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯖꯦꯅꯦꯔꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ mahusada surga nomaga hingaga lakiba punsi marena sida koi hingaga lakibane aduna aikoi isana isabu thajajaraga aikoi gi hingnanabga lanpamjida aikoi thabak sujaraga nomjaraga aikoi hingjabane karigi damak tungi generation gi damak loktak pa sida depend tawraga loktak pa sigi marum thupagi hingisidi ngami sinmi katana teba ngami sinmi singsina ngasi phari banga kanal logini unjana logini unja dudagi mu kanana logini mathang do unja macha sing dong lawraga nada makoina mu makoi sendong gi damakta makoi muktongan ba karbar to hiduribne
nupi akoina khara khatang mateng pange aduga injau solakpa matamdadi akoi nipa siga nupi siga inba oiraga akoi ahingsu nga phaba sanminare adagi mu loiraga yumdasu nga da pukhalaga nupa duga nupi duga hona minare ahingdi ayamba injau suraga di akoi ahingdi kaya tumdare haitare aduga nongala kanda khoi thabak tu loira kanda haktang pothaba sangba timing yenga ka adumbada potha bagumba adaina tawe aduga khoina masidagi nungtigi sizinariba khoi phuchukulai jingje hojik laiba phumjingsina kaya nga je jik phadre haitare ko si pharak tabanina angang singi khoina laik nung tamba matamda sizinaga da sangiba paisa crossing je khoi khara tanba somdagi phangaktabanina angangsing semkatlakpada hujisik khara khudong thibasu nange ising bunture lomdagi turen singdagi laiba phattaba ising singjina khogi botan dagi sa pumba kai phattaba tukimatik haiba ngamdaba phattaba makhai loina yoksale sigi yoksalaiba mayam jiga dagi ising icha mumuk thoklakpa sidana akhogi lawhol lawda taba ꯇꯤꯟꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯇꯤꯜ ꯍꯤꯗꯥꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯇꯥꯁꯜꯂꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯆꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯛꯇꯛꯅꯅꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯉꯥ ꯐꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯉꯥ ꯐꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯅꯨꯄꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯋꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯇꯪ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ
ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯐꯥꯗꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯃꯇꯝꯅ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯖꯣꯕ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯐꯪꯍꯧꯗꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯐꯥꯗꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯏꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛ ꯈꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛ ꯁꯪ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯝꯄꯨ ꯈꯥꯡꯄꯣꯛ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯤ
This Loktak Lake very important for state of Manipur. Because of this Loktak Lake, environment has been well preserved. Government of Manipur also having many schemes or projects for the people. And through this, Loktak Lake, there is a big hydro project has been also emerged, which is done by the NHPC, and through that it generated power for the northeastern, through the whole northeastern state. Now, after during this 5, 6, 7, 10 years, when there is a improvement of law and order situation in Manipur, about militants were being wiped out from the Loktak Lake. So now it becomes a tourist hotspot, and the Shanghai, which is the only animal, which is the land, the home to the home of the Shanghai, the national animal of Manipur state. The main livelihood of the people is fishing. They are doing dry fish. And as well as it is a tourist spot. They built island or the small hut, and they are also doing this homestay also, and they have boating, and as well as some small business of shop and roadside fish and dry fish selling and live fish selling. All these are the main livelihood of the peoples.
I hojik Loktak Champu Khampu village the primary elementary school gi oja amasu oizari ai ha adubo aikhoina karigumba matamda school di function di tongningopa matamda khoi kang phumbi gi awaba problem ama lakpa ai isa mak chatlaga angang sing do school gi angang sing do board tawraka khompa chachai aduga ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯃꯄꯥꯒꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯖꯤꯌꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯍꯔꯥꯎ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯅ ꯊꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯏ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯦ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯛꯑ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯔꯤꯀꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯛꯁꯟ ꯁꯥꯔꯛꯇꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁ 6ꯇꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯞꯗꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯐꯥꯎꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯤ ꯇꯝꯃꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯇꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯣꯚꯤꯗꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯔꯝꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯦ ꯇꯝꯃꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯜꯊ ꯀꯦꯌꯔ ꯗꯣꯛꯇꯔ ꯅꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯕꯥꯏꯜ ꯇꯤꯝꯗ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯣꯛꯇꯥꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯝꯄꯨ ꯈꯝꯄꯣꯛ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖꯇ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯍꯛꯁꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯕꯥꯏꯜ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯄꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯏꯔꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯣꯇꯤꯡ ꯆꯝꯄꯨ ꯈꯝꯄꯣꯛ ꯏꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟꯇꯔꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯦꯖꯨꯀꯦꯇꯤꯞꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯄ 16 de inauguration tawraga February ki tang 2 da akhoi inauguration tawraga adudegi hingapa school ni aduna hauji phawbodi akhoi covid na maram oiraga akhoi class ti off tawjari.
Okay, we are actually now seeing this the only floating school that we have here. The school, of course, was for the need of the floating village here. But of course, COVID has also as much as wreaked havoc in all over the place. This school hasn't been used for 2 years. We are now planning to rebuild this school, and that's a process now. We have collected some of the drums, and yes, you can see it's because it's so natural. The school itself is built of all natural materials that once you don't use, like any other huts that you see here, gets eaten up by nature itself. When it degrades, it goes back to earth itself. So that's what you see, the scene now.
Iroina raga madugi sathang suthang amoina generation by generation nga missing sina mafam masida sum hingauba sida aikoi mamai thangda praja sing asina tangdu leitana mama mana mapa mana masa thainengai matamda di koi family planning do leitringi matamda mama mana mapa mana masa se dum khara dum pome adu makoi sing adu hingnana bugi lambida masa sing adu gi thana nabugi dangta mama mapa oiba sing suna surga nomaga dum marang kaina thakpa ngamamba adubu ngasi di economy value osina yamna sokchel abanina aikoi gi kariani hingdaba yadraba amuke hena lusilaklaba hariba union asi ngami sinmi singsina form torba matung sida makona fight toriba se karino haiba targadi loktak pat asi mahoksa gi phibam da hanjil hanbiu aduga loinana loktak pat asida hingiba ngami sinmi sing loktak pat asida saidang loktak pat asigi mahi masum saraga lifeline in khanjari banga mission ase makoi free zone oina makoi nga phan bi o haibagi moto do da madugi pandam do da loktak alafu mahariba o loktak lake area fisheries union manipur haibase form tawkhibani sugumba lambi sing sigi pandam da union sunga si bawda lepa leitana thabak satharai sarkar dai koi masi yagani yaroi haibagi matang dai koi union gi site gi su yam kanna hona dana ngasi bawda union gi site gi union asauba mating ma pangbi badagi aikoi loktak pada sida hingi ba ngami singmi sing se tangdu leitana hojuji bawti hingi haiba tare si harga losinjar
langlu lamada lairang oina salamu koimu oina ang lagi lairang oina salamu koimu oina ang lagi nang ginungsi tapad kauraganu laingam dare miram chida tapad kauraganu laingam dare miram chida thot la bilaina gumbi thot la bilaina gumbi waraganu lakle tapad kauraganu laingam dare miram chida thot la bilaina gumbi waraganu lakle
स्वच्छता